going on, guys? Driving back from Las Vegas to Kansas after spending 12 days there for Summer League. And we're hearing the Nerlens Noel. Yes, a man has signed a 1-year, $3.1 million deal with the Sacramento Kings. Adrian Wojnarowski tweets, Nerlens Noel gives the Kings a defensive presence in their frontline rotation. As they brought back Alex Lim, they got rid of Rashawn Holmes. Now they got themselves behind Domantas Sabonis, Nerlens Noel, and Alex Lim. And Noel, he was like the best guy in his, the highest recruit in his recruiting class. And he's had a tumultuous career due to injuries. But he's somebody that I think a lot of people have cheered for, like myself. He's still one of the better, shot blocking bigs in the league. There's no doubt about that. He didn't really stick to a roster this past year, as he was traded to Detroit from New York, and then the Nets signed him to a 10-day contract, and he didn't do much. He didn't stick around there. But he's somebody who, when healthy, still can grab boards, finish dunks, and play at a high level. It's just about his knees staying healthy. That's been the big if with Nerlens Noel at this point in his career. And if you look with New York, Nerlens was a guy that was showing, the ability to definitely still be a good rotational big. Again, the offensive game is limited to, we're not even going to look at the Brooklyn stats, but if you look at what he was doing with Detroit, it wasn't even either. So this whole season was just a dud with the Knicks from the year before. I think the most interesting part about it, because you look at New York, he only averaged 3 points and then 5 points the year before. But still, he's a guy who's going to come in, can play 20 minutes a night and give you 6 and 6 and a bunch of blocks or, contested shots. It's still good defense, okay? It's all about, can he still move and stuff. I wonder how much guarantee is on this deal, as this guy is 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. And I still look, if he's still healthy and stuff, it can show that he is an elite rim protector that can finish around the rim with authority, that he's still a good athlete. Yeah, there's no shooting, outside of the restricted area, but the timing around the rim on the defensive and the offensive side with the quick hands that disrupts. I mean, this is a guy who's a borderline defensive player of the year candidate, and if he wasn't sometimes getting into foul trouble and didn't have injury problems. And he's hard to stop when he has the ball in his hands, especially in the paint. Yeah, doesn't have great footwork, but he's good at protecting the ball and not turning it over. So I think this has been fun. This is a great thing to see, and I really hope it all works out for Nerlens, as I think Nerlens Noel with the Kings works out well. All right, I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. What do you guys think of this signing? Again, nothing too crazy, but our man Nerlens Noel, seemingly he's going to be back in the league. He didn't have to be on a 10-day, hopefully. And I like it. And, hey, it's better than him, having to go through what he had to go through this past year and fight for it. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. It seemed they almost signed him during the season this past year. So for me, I think that's the most interesting part about this, is that he almost ended up there this past year. So let me hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of Nerlens ending up there? Well, that's going to be today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe.